Alrighty, y'all. My name is Price, and welcome back to some more Blueprints. Day 117. Woo, we're deep into it, y'all. So, I spent some time looking over the notes, kind of trying to get myself oriented. Specifically, I went over the blue notes from all the blue rooms that we've gotten, because we've gotten most of them. And the notes from the treasure trove. So, firstly, I've kind of determined that the treasure trove notes pretty much have to do with the treasure trove. All of those notes were relevant to the, the getting the scepter quest in one way or another. It seemed, because it was all around the true treasure of the trove is, blah, blah, blah. So the other ones then we're working on, I found there's a couple that talk about the family vault, the core, right? And deciphering the core and stuff like that. And I know there's more than just those notes, and I don't know where, so I've got to do a little more hunting, I think. But I just needed to start the episode. But yeah, so I'm kind of still trying to figure out where the family vault thing is. And so looking at the coat of arms, though, like we have the notes that have to do with the coat of arms. 1 second. Do I want to? Oh, let's do the tool shed. I'll get an observatory. Anyway, so we got a bunch of those notes. Where's the? Oh, it's this. Talking about the coat of arms that is in the wine cellar, or at least I think it's in the wine cellar. I should probably look at some other ones. We think it's talking about the coat of arms in that room, right? But it could be talking about a different coat of arms. So the thing that we learned about it recently was that the first number is 1 numeral and the others are all 2 numerals, or something to that effect. So I kind of split apart the Roman numeral into those components to see if we could do something with it. And, it doesn't immediately jump out to me what that would mean. Oh, all right. Because the numbers are 1,211 and 2, as far as I can tell. Based on, I went and I looked it up. So, what is it in Roman numerals? What is an M? What is CC? So I can't think of anything that 1,211 and 2 apply to at the moment. So I've got to keep my mind open to number stuff. There's still the potential for me to need to do stuff in the grotto. I got to think about maybe trying to get back in there again and doing some stuff. Well, let's grab the den. Let's go ahead and do it. Got tons of gems and money. Yeah, it's funny because usually I would have had way more money than this, and then I got rid of my allowance, but I've got this much because of the flippin' the thing. The freezer. Okay, I could go ahead and get the mail room. Is there a world in which this ends up being our dead end run? Not gonna fully go ham on it, but we're gonna see. Just getting these two right here, it gives me ideas. So we'll see. And if we get a short run, then, it is what it is. Okay, so then I want some kind of hallway here. No, that doesn't do it. We'll do the ladyship spare. Okay, gimme. And then there was something in the doorway there. Oh, did I start with the... No, I picked up the middle sector. What did I start with? The ornate compass. Hell yeah. And the regular compass. That's funny. I should have... I saw the compass in the upper right, and I did not connect, why it was there. All right. I'm already like, nope, the idea has gone. I thought I was going to be able to use a silver key to immediately get another hallway and kind of build around that, but we're just going to... Oh, okay. I guess we're just going to chill the heck out, huh? Can I make anything? Not yet. Boop-a-da-boop, boop, boop, boop. Well then. We got one more door opportunity. Oh, that's funny. And I don't even have a key card in case I could try and go through the foundation. This could end up being a very short one. All right, dining room. Oh, salt shaker. Look at that. I don't know if I've seen that there before. I mean, it makes sense to be a spawning place for that, right? I don't know if I've seen that there before. Boop. Okay. The chapel might be the way to go. Okay. Oh. I heard something. Aha. Money. Give me my money back. Commissary to turn inward, hallway to turn outwards. Like, I would love to get the commissary. Still asking myself the question about dead ends. Because I had to get something like 20, right? Do I want to just try and make it happen? Like, why not? Let's play around with it. Like, I don't have to go for the smartest run every time. And, you know, maybe we'll get the opportunity, right? All right, conference room I like here. Let's try and get a dead end case over here. Like, I could, once I get an observatory, I could just re-roll until I get dead ends, if I really wanted to. That's a lot to do, though. In a single go. All right. We got one half of the key card situation going. So that's nice. Might as well go here. Could go through either of doorways. Master bedroom. +1 for each room in your house. Or the planetarium. Like, I haven't been in here before. Could there be something in here that I'm forgetting? It's been a while. I'll grab the master bedroom. And like I said, I am kind of keeping track of dead end stuff. Okay, what are you? Okay, the foundation. We know all about that. I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know that. Hey, look at that. Okay. Got our big plushie. Where's the beep, beep, beep? Aha! Okay, and then we gotta copy the red prints. Hold on. Oh no, that's deliberately goofed, so you can't read it. I know I've read it before. But okay, so it's the family cipher thing. I'm trying to, like... I just need to... Maybe there's more to those numbers. I know I saw a thing somewhere that told you, like, how to solve the cipher. And I need to go and look that up. Because maybe the numbers that I have can be solved like that. I hadn't thought about that until now, but maybe those numbers are enough, and I just need to look at something. I'm gonna need to go back to the utility closet. So let's do the lab here. Or actually, I don't need to. I have the key card, but now that I'm in here, I could use the security room to do that as well. Experiment setup, continue with experiment. Let's start increasing our allowance again, I guess. For each different antechamber lever you pull, each time you find some trash wall digging. We'll do the trash wall digging. I know I don't even have a shovel yet, but that's one that I think has a good chance of paying you back. Let's log into the network. So we are going to head on over to security. Yes. Because I can also now set the number of security doors to high. You know? It's like, that's always a good thing to do if you can get through them. Set security level. Okay. Boop. And then change offline mode. Unlocked. Cool. And now we're good regardless. Oh, well, would you look at that? Well, would you look at that? Kitchen, bedroom, east wing hall. Well, of all of them, I guess we'll grab the kitchen. Okay. What you got for me? Bananas. I'll grab a couple because I've got the salt and stuff, but it's like I don't need to buy all these. I can save some food there in case, you know, I have to take the weight room or something. Do I indoor nursery? It blocks me out a bit there. I don't love that. Commissary would be great. Just I'm thinking through, you know, because I can now get up through the what do you call it? The foundation. So I could do some end rooms here, you know? Let's do the silver key here and then try and dead end some rooms off of this one. The pool is good. It gives me access to some good other ones. Chamber of Mirrors, I would love to pull like here, I guess. Any of these three spaces, I would love to pull the Chamber of Mirrors so we can try and get the note from there. Because we are still trying to get that one and the ballroom. And I don't know if there are any other ones that we're trying to get. All right. Where you beeping me? Ah, there you go. All right, we got the hammer. Smirsh, smirsh. It seems like there's another something somewhere. Okay. Nice. Just some solid, some standard lock boxes. Okay. If I can get into the foundation from here, cool. If I have to dead end, that's fine. All right, well, boudoir. So dining room and workshop we'll use for some more dead endy stuff if I can. Because how many dead ends do I have? I might be overstating this now. I've got 4. So I need to kind of plan out a little bit. Like from the workshop, I should try and peel off to the left so I can get some going down over there, you know? But let's do... Well, here's the thing. I don't have to connect to the foundation. I could get a study here, and then I can start doing re-rolls. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. The foundation is a spawn point, is how I need to treat it. It's not a room I have to get to. Okay, okay. Is that the commissary? I need a shovel, but I think that's the commissary. Okay. I mean, I guess that was the item that I get in here. Okay, you're pointed upwards, but let's... There's another item in here somewhere? Oh! Standing right on top of it. Let's see what we can get here. I got some keys. Okay. You know what? Let's do a redraw. I'd love to get an observatory. But there are some other... This room counts. If you have 2 shops, double your money. I have 2 shops. This boxes me out here, though. Do I need to double my money? Not really. Let's do it. I'm messing with dead ends. I'm messing with dead ends. We got big monies. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 so far? Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible. Getting an observatory with Draxus would be nice, but I think already just having the study, I'm going to be able to better do both parts of this, which is try and get hallways in the areas where I need hallways, and then get dead ends in the areas where I need dead ends. We did security. We did... Oh, you know, let me look at the staff announcements and stuff. See if there's been anything else. And yeah, y'all said that I've gotten all the upgrades. Y'all said I have, and that apparently the list I was looking at was not the list of different upgrade discs. It was the list of where to find them. So it's like, oh, okay. Got it. That makes sense now. Staff services announcements. Next. Wednesday, March 2nd. Oh, and I think there's one in the archives, but it's locked in a file cabinet. There's actually 2 file cabinet keys I hid for the Baron, but I think the one you're talking about is buried by the grill in the patio. I'd have to double check the aquarium to be certain. Okay. So all stuff that we know. It's really interesting, the order of like us learning these things, because I don't know, it's weird. It's like a twisted network of how the order it seems you could do the puzzles, because a lot of this it's like, well, of course we already know that, but I don't know, maybe we didn't have to do it in the order that I did, you know? It's hard to think about it because I did it in the order that seemed as straightforward as possible to me, but you know, that doesn't mean that that's how it worked for everybody. So anyway, I could do a corridor here, or I could do a dead end here. Let's just go for a dead end room here. Again, would love to get an observatory. Maybe like here. All right, screw it. Screw it. You did it twice. Maybe I'll get Draxus. Oh, telescope. You. Then gain 1 key. Add a word to Spiral of Stars and then gain 1 key. Oh. Has that already been happening for us? I realize I just took the cross, which is like the opposite of what I should be doing. And, okay. Oh, I'm so interested by this Spiral of Stars thing. Okay. So, what I want is a passageway style room here. One that gives me going in 3 different directions, and then I can peel off down here, and I could get 1, 2, 3, 4 dead ends out of that, right? And that would be pretty good, I think. There was the long shot, but I was hoping for Draxus. I was like, okay, that'll speed things up a little bit. Okay. Doot. Oh, gosh. I hate that it, like, locks all the time, you know? If I had the lockpick, I'd feel better about this. But the weight room, I lose half of my moves, takes me down to 50-something. Honestly, we've got the dining room. We'll get back there. We've got the kitchen, like I said before. I'll do the weight room. That also gives me a way of opening the antechamber. It's actually not a terrible room for me to get there. It's just I'm always scared of the red rooms. I'm always like, why take them? I don't gotta. But oh yeah, which part of the note is this? The 8th something or another. The 8th angel points to your dreams. Yeah. That one. Okay. We definitely want a dead end here. I'll do the laundry room. Why not? Is there anything in here I want to swap around? I mean, I have a ton of gems, so I could easily swap my gems for my keys or something like that. But I would rather, for now, we keep it how it is, because we've been using the gems. Oh, cool. We've been using the gems for re-rolling, and I plan to continue to do so, so I would like to have a ton of these gems. Okay, then I want some type of hallway here. Dark room works. Let's trip the breaker. I'm gonna go run back. We will hit the utility closet on the way there. Well, I haven't gotten the dining room ready, but I could run up and hit the kitchen again real quick, because this area I don't really need to go through. Okay. So Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Butto. Okay, up to the dining room. Over here. Like, because I'm trying to do this whole dead ends thing, I want to make sure that out of the dark room I can choose the room that comes from it. Okay. So then I wanted to go to the kitchen, which will be this way. Up through here. Yeah. And do. All right, you. Tomato soup right now. How many red rooms do I have? I have like 2 or 3. Won't let me look right now. I have 3, so I could go ahead and grab the tomato soup. I don't know that I'll get any more red rooms. Maybe I'll get 1 or 2 like aquariums or something, but I'm already out here. I don't need to come back out this way likely, so... you know what? While I'm here, let's buy... Oh, and then there's a treasure map, but I don't have the shovel. Let's buy the rest of these gems, since I am using them for rerolling now. I just need something to dig with. Okay. So... winding back a little bit. Okay. So what are some things that I need to be thinking about? Like, I'm really just trying to figure out this... core. Family core. I need to go deeper into my notes, like I said, and I'll look and see if there was something else. Because there was something about the Cipher. There was something about the Cipher. And I'm just wondering if those numerals are something that I can use with that Cipher already, you know? Key. Nice. And then, what you got for me? A gem. Okay. I'll take 2 items. Why not? So we are headed south from here. I mean, furnace is a dead end. Do I want to draw more red rooms? I don't know. It's a dead end, though. Screw it. Let's do it. Red rooms aren't the end of the world. I've kind of already taken the worst one, which is the weight room. I don't need to step in here right now. Okay, so I would accept a dead end here or a dead end at the weight room. Either way, like, I can work with something here. Having the gym here works for giving me a room to the right, but I don't need that because the weight room gives me that. So let's do a redraw. Yeah. Unless I dead end at the weight room. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's do the aquarium here. We're gonna dead end next to us. That's what I'm gonna try and do. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Green rooms. Okay. You, I want to be a dead end. Redraw. 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 Redraw? Alright, I'll take the nursery. Sure. Anything in here for me? Oh, I can get those gems. Alright, and then it's when I draft green ones from now that I get the bonus there. Okay, let me do a count again real quick. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think 8. I'm counting them in a terrible way. Let's go line by line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. So we're getting there. I will do another aquarium because I can do 2 more dead ends from here. Specifically, it's the one above me that I care about more. But then this also counts as a green room. It counts as all kinds of stuff, you know. Key. Okay. So, to our right, let's get another dead end. Be great. Walk-in closet. Works for me. Oh, the cupcake! So yeah, y'all were saying that the cupcake may just be a random thing that can pop up in here. Not like I walked in here on the birthday. But that's super neat about the birthday thing. I wish I had that happen to me. For those of y'all who don't know, apparently if you go into certain rooms on Simon's birthday, then there's like stuff waiting for you. It's really cute. I mean, part of me thinks I keep going north like this and just getting dead end to my right, dead end to my right, dead end to my right. And then we use the foundation to push ourselves out to the right further. Like force myself to get a hallway here, force a hallway here, something like that. And then we get over here and get the rest of these as dead ends if we can. So I could maybe get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 along the outside. Maybe. And then like another one here. Well, I'll play around with it. We'll see. I think this is the way to go, though. Oh. Oh, hello. Use, yeah, of course. No. It's either a 3-way or it's a dead end, but I think I need to get one more further up to do it. So I need a 3-way. Come on. There we go. Give me the shovel. I've been needing it. Okay, cool. We did get to dining room level at least. Okay. So we'll do a dead end above us, a dead end to the right. So we want a dead end up here. Vault. Okay. So I can play around in here a little bit. The family vault thing. Because like I said, so the numbers that I've got, if I'm just looking at it straight up, it's 1,000, it's 200, it's 11, and it's 2. But what would that mean here? None of these have 4 digits, you know, so 1,000, I don't know what that would mean. But then, like, is there a 213? No, nothing there, unless there's like another vault key that I need, right? But I'm thinking there's something here that I'm just fully unaware of. Wow, I can get all the way back here, huh? Interesting. Gosh. I wonder if the Cipher... Oh, gosh. It's math, isn't it? I'm wondering if the Cipher has a color situation to it, if I'm gonna have to do parlor math. I could see that totally being a thing, and then it pointing me to, like, which one of these to open, or, you know, something like that. I gotta... I need to go through my notes. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing things now. Okay. Does this benefit me at all? Not necessarily. It guarantees me the ability to get a dead end above me, which otherwise I have to get by going through the antechamber, right? But if I can do it going through the antechamber, that gives me more potentials. So I think I actually will just go for a dead end. Lavatory just does nothing? I thought it made, like, items less likely to appear. Did I, like, make it less bad? I never come in here, by the way. This is probably my least used room. Because it's got nothing, right? Like, that's the whole thing about it. But the other thing about that is that in a game like this, a room with nothing is a room with something, you know? But that's fine. Think about it later. Oh, gosh, the vault thing is gonna make me bonky. Let's keep it going. Keep me... Clock tower, sure. Let's do it. What you got up here? I want to be able to go underneath into that room with all the clocks again and stuff, but it's like the specifics of making that happen is just a little bit too much. Sacred. So we know about that, and that was pointing us to that's the sacred hour. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. Now I need to go outside and do the foundation. Yeah. So let me do a quick count again. So I know where I'm at. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's possible. I think it's possible. Oh, it might not be. There just may not be enough spaces for me to do it. If I can get into the antechamber, but how would I get into the antechamber? Like, because I could do a straight shot, right? And then I'd be able to do like a dead end here or a hallway here or something like that. But it's like I need a way of making rooms here, 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 and here. Oh, it's gonna be tight. It is gonna be tight. It might not happen. It might not happen. Oh, darn. It's tough. Like, if I had planned it from the very, very beginning, I may have been able to snake it. I'm worried it's not gonna happen now, though. I don't think that I have enough spaces. Because if I need 7, right? If I have 13, if I counted correctly, and I need 7 places where I could get a dead end. And it's like, to get this one here, this has to be open so I can get 1 here, right? To get here, I need something here that connects me there. So basically, I'm putting myself in need of like, okay, all of those have to be hallways, right? And if I want to get up in here, I have to get up in there somehow, right? So then all of these have to be hallways. And then if I do that, I can get like 1, 2, 3, and 4. And maybe a 5th if I somehow do something here. But, darn. Darn. Well then, I think we go for, let's get the Hall of Mirrors here. How about that? We're gonna pivot, we're gonna do that. I think I'm mathing it correctly. Y'all let me know if I goofed it, because I'm abandoning it now. Well, I don't necessarily have to. If I do hallway, hallway, mechanarium, hallway, I can still get the 1, 2, 3, or 2, 3, 4, 5, you know. We can have it all, that's what I'm trying to say. Although I wouldn't be able to get into the mirror room the way that anyway. I'm just trying to remember. Because I think it was 20, right? It was at the very least like 18 or 19. I think it was 20. Actually, I can figure this out. Oh wait, does it say here? Yeah, I just looked it up. It's 20. So I just don't think I can make it happen. I'll try one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I just don't think I can get 7. Just don't think I can get 7. I can get close. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm seeing this is how you do it, right? And I can use my stars as well if I wanted to, but it's like you just plan ahead. I think the best thing to do would be to try and get 4-way hallways going all the way up on one of these sides, right? Because if I could get 4-way hallways going all the way up this middle here, or as many of them as I can, right? Because there's not that many, but it's like weight room, cloister, vestibule, passageway, mechanary, etc., all of them. And then you can just do dead ends on both sides of each of them, right? Because then you've got 9 up here, you can get 8 over here, and then it's like, oh, okay, so then out this side, you just make sure you give yourself enough space to get the rest of what you need, or use the foundation to do it. So yeah, we're gonna take this as a lessons learned episode, you know? I'm pivoting now. I would like to try and make the mirror room thing happen, and I may, next episode, now that I see it's feasible, next episode I may aim for really trying to get that trophy. Like, we're close to it on this one. Mathematically, I just don't think it's possible. Because you just have to think, like, where can rooms connect to, right? So there's no way, like, to get a dead end here from a dead end here. You know what I mean? So this space is either blank or this space isn't relevant, right? This one, for this guy, you need a room here that touches it or a room here that touches it, right? So I really think you can only get like 4 there, and I need 7. You can probably get 4 or 5, and I need 7. Dorn. It'd be nice if it counted the tool shed, but I think it's specifically inside the mansion. Okay, doodly doot. Okay. Rather not do the archives. Let's do a rotate on the old observatory. Or no. I have plans and ideas. We will use the Great Hall. Closed exhibit also works. Let's use the closed exhibit. Let me not waste the keys in the Great Hall. It's not necessary at the moment. Okay, so here I want a room that goes to the right, and then we want the room of mirrors here. Chamber of mirrors there. Cloister of Lydia works for me. Yeah. We're making plans. Boop and boop. Oh, and if I need gems, I can totally go back to the, what do you call it? Indoor nursery should have a fair amount now. Okay, chamber of mirrors. Let's try and re-roll for the chamber of mirrors. If I don't get it right off the bat. Rotunda, attic. Throne of the blueprints is always fun. Observatory, pantry. I've already gotten the pantry up here. That's what we needed last time. Only a couple more re-rolls. Let me look at my... It's gotta be here. This is the only spot that I can do it. If I don't do it here, then it just doesn't happen, I don't think. Oh, you can do one more without having to go in on these guys. Ooh, the ballroom also has a note that I don't have, but it's going to get rid of all of my gems. So I just do not want to do that. I will do a few star redraws. The wine cellar is one I would like to look at again. There we go. All right. Step 1. Okay. All right, that's the only one I can do for now. And I won't worry about getting whatever keys or whatever are there because I'm going to have to figure out where they are for 4 sides. Okay, so then here I need a room that lets me get into this side of the Chamber of Mirrors, but I also need to be able to go through. I don't want the archives because then I'm suddenly like really making this more difficult for myself. But any hallway type thing will do. Boom, passageway, beautiful. Totally works. Totally works. So you, boop. So now we got that guy, so I can go back over that side now, which is fun. But let's keep going. Here I want maybe a hallway that goes left and right. I'll take the observatory. Like I said, at this point, we're giving up on the dead ends because it's just not happening. So, observatory. Let's do it. E. You and you and you. Boop. You and you and you. Alright, what do you have to say now? Then gain 1 key and 1 gem. Okay. So we're just going to slowly be getting things from this, but I think there'll be something relevant to it over time. Okay, and now this one is north. Yeah, it needs to get in there. Boom, courtyard. Perfect. Perfect room for it. No shovel still. Rude. So my experiment never triggered. That's what I get for assuming I'm going to get the shovel. That looks weird. Oh, because it's like a rain pipe. I was like, what is going on there? Okay. Like, I want all this stuff just done before I have to, you know, look around for the note, you know? Let's just get in from all the sides. Let's just make this thing happen. Okay. So, trophy room's fine by me. Yeah. It's kind of like, who cares what goes up here? I just need to get into the Chamber of Mirrors. Replace all my gems. So then the ballroom, I think, will be the last one that I need to get. I just did not want to drain all these gems when, like, I have the opportunity to really go ham for the Chamber of Mirrors, because we knew this was going to be the one that gave me some troubles. The vault again? Oh, Chamber of Mirrors. Well, casino gets me in. Do I care? I can get into the antechamber elsewise if I really wanted to. Oh, I could try going into the room 46 and messing around with the map like I had talked about before. I totally forgot that I wanted to do that. I just need to go way, way down. Let's do some redraws. I may pull the throne room, which would make things pretty easy for me. Just gotta make sure I can go down there. Let's not goof myself too much, but I've got options. Security showing up a little late. It's fine. Music room would work. Ballroom. Nice of you to show up. Let's just go ahead and get the drawing room. You know, I didn't want to end up like getting myself to a point where it's like, oh no, I did my last roll and now I don't have a room that gets me in there, you know? Alright, cool. So now I can go around all the sides, yeah? Oh, not quite here. I think I've done this one. Yeah. Open. Right, what are you beeping at me about? Gimme. Okay. Can I get into here? I can. I want to loop around. Oh yeah. Grab that. Grab that. Can I go full circle? I can go full circle. Which one do you do? There we go. That's what I want. That's what I wanted. Oh, right. This guy. So then, if I do this, right? I'm gonna need to open some of these so I can cross their zones, right? Okay. Well, that's easy enough. Do. So let's bring down you. So that lets me up into that one, I think. Right? Okay. What you got in here? Okay. So, before I go going into the other ones, let's just take a quick gander at what we got. You know what? I could easily see the note being like on one of these things. Or like on one of the ones that's on the ground. You know what I mean? Okay. So we need to go into each of these. You would think that there would be 4 copies of the note if I find the note. You know what I mean? Like, I could see them doing that. Because it makes a lot of sense. Okay. And which one do you do? That side. Well, I think this one's fine for me, right here. Okay. Oh, yeah, open this. Oh! Would I like another passageway? Sure. Passageway is a pretty good one. Oh yeah, let's look around. Note. Just kind of taking a global view. Not going to go too ham on it because I'm going to need to do a full run around. Gosh, this room's going to be hard to find it. There's so much in this room and you have to do work to kind of get at them, you know? Okay. What is it that I need to do? I need to make a pathway to get over to that one. So what do you do? That's fine. That gets me over to there, but that's not necessarily what I'm trying to do. That one gets me over there, though. Right? Is it that one that I needed, or is it this one? I think it's this one, actually. Hold on. Do. Oh, boy. Now I'm making things difficult on myself again. I guess I can run around, is the thing. Now, which one do you do? You do that. Okay. So you open that one. Okay. Open that back up. All right, we're gonna do a run around to the quarry yard. Do. Okay. So yeah, I think this one. And then I think that one's the last one I haven't checked. I'm not positive. Nope, that one's open. Darn it. This one. Okay, got a key. Let's look around. Blue note, where are you at? Okay. Thing is, like, this note's gonna mean nothing. I'm sure of it. Hopefully I'm wrong. But it feels like one of those rooms, you know? Just want to, like, look at each of these little areas, too. Gosh. Oh, I am dreading this right now. Like, doing the whole... Did I see one? If an item would be spread into the Chamber of Mirrors, 4 of those items are spread instead. Holy crap. I can't believe I saw that. It kind of... When I was scanning... Because you might have seen me, like, look back. When I was, like, scanning like this, I just sort of saw it out of the corner of my eye. Now, here's my question. Do you all have one? You do! I love that. I love that. Okay. So then... I could go to the Foundation to go open the antechamber to get into... let's do that. I think that's worth doing. Is there an easy way for me to cross? That does not help me. Goodness, someone outside is like honking their horn wildly right now. Alright, we're not gonna mess around with this too much. Let's go... That's the drawing room, that's not where I want to go. Let's just go around. Let's just go around. Stop making it so difficult. You do not have to go through the confusing room. It is made to confuse you. They should call it just the confusing room. Alright. So, the thing that I want to do, the only real thing I want to do is I want to try the... on the map, doing the numbers on the map in the order that they appear on the above the fireplace. And it's going along with what we got last time, right? With the statues, is the whole, like, the natural order of things. And so in my head, I'm like, oh, in this room, there's also the natural order of things being what is on the, what do you call it? I can use my words. I can use my brain thoughts. What's on the mantle? Like, it's like the nation symbols go across, but they're in this order, right? They're in this order. So I want to maybe give that a shot. So with that in mind, I want to look at these ones again and remind myself which ones they are. So I think white is Morajai. Am I right? No. The diamond is nuance. The diamond is nuance. Okay. So then this one's Cora Rika. I think this one must be Vera and this one's Morajai, but let's double check. This one's Vera. Yeah, that one's Vera. Are you the one I've never opened? You're the one I never opened. Well, more dog boxes were never as popular in Vera. When these tiles are pressed, all adjacent diagonal tiles rotate around the press tile. No, I have to have done this one, right? Do. Is it purple that I need to get there? So how do I make... Oh, that's right. Orange makes... They become what surrounds them most. Whoops. Okay. Need to be rotating everything around. Okay, you. All right. Getting there. You. Okay, cool. That's just helpful, you know? But I feel like I've probably done this one. Nope. All right, cool. Finally solved that one. I knew there was one in here that I hadn't. Okay, so this is Vera. You're the weird Tetris piece. Vera's the big desert place. So then that makes you Cora Rika, and then Morajai is like the rainbow-ish one. Now my only issue is remembering which ones are which ones on the map, but that I can do by... I can pull back up the school map that has that info on it, if I need to, which I probably will. Cora Rika, Vera, and Nuance, I just get wrong. But anyway, so Natural order of things, you know, a lot of things in this game, it'll apply to multiple things. So, and then we with the natural order of things, quote unquote, that was doing an old puzzle a new way, right? A new solution to the same old puzzle. So, those two things together are what make me think this is worth trying. It might be nothing. It might be nothing. Because it's not like what would end up having to happen is something else in the room would change, you know? But I think it's worth a shot. The whole natural order of things thing, I think it's worth a shot. Let's go this way. Straight across. Okay. So... Oh, it's a different order up here. It's a slightly different order up here. Isn't it? Because I think... Maybe not. I wanted to say that these guys came before those guys downstairs. Interesting. Okay, well... If we're gonna do it the way that I think it's showing me for right now, so the one above the fireplace, the first four, I know. That's easy. These places, I know. Fifth would be Kororika, which I want to say is here, but I'm gonna pull up the map from the classroom, so give me a second. Okay. So, we've got Kororika here, Morajai is here, Nuance is here, so I think Nuance was last, and Morajai was like 7, and you were 6. But, let's shift this up now, because, so Araja, you would be 3, Archeries, you would be 4, Kororika, and then it was, were you Nuance? Or were you Nuance? No, you're Vera. You're Morajai, you're Nuance. So yeah, Nuance last, Morajai, Kororika. So those 4 should be in the right order, right? I think. It all looks appropriate, but downstairs, like I said, I think it was a different order. So, just real quick. I want to say it was something like that. And then I want to say... It ended here. Maybe it was you two that were swapped? Okay. Okay. Nothing happened in there that I can tell. Because part of me thinks like, oh, something's gonna happen here. Alright, and these coat of arms do not have numbers on them. So that helps me with that core puzzle. Yeah. Well, that's fine. And which Royal Scepter did we get? The blue one? Yeah. Okay. So... I think that's where we end this one. Yeah. My mind, it boggles. I think that I want to pull the cellar again and maybe kind of, you know, examine that coat of arms a little bit more. Maybe there is something in that room that I need to do in the wine cellar that I just haven't messed with. Maybe there's something with the wine bottles? I don't know. We're gonna pull that one next time. Maybe it's nothing, but you know, that is the room where the note is, right? Okay, let's call it a day. Tried some things. You know, we got one more of the notes. I would say I got the hardest of the notes for me to navigate here. Although, now that I know the way that it was laid out, I did not need to worry about it so much because there was one of those notes in every one of the rooms. So, but that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, next time I may go hard on trying to get the dead end situation going. You know, I'd be burning through some stars to make it happen, but again, I've got 160 something, right? I can manage that if we're trying to go for a trophy. And I have so few trophies left to do that require something like that. Like most of them are starting a new game. So that could be a reason for me to do it just because I can, you know, because I've got so many stars. And yeah, beyond that, y'all, we're moving forward. We're doing more. Trying to think in terms of help from y'all. I'm gonna try going back and finding where the notes about the Cipher thing are that are outside of what the blue notes said. If you got vague ways of leading me that way, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with that. But don't worry about like trying to really get me there. I'll ask in a couple of episodes if I'm like, okay, I need this. I need you to help me. But we're trying to find our way towards this core, towards this vault. We can do it. We can do it. Okay, y'all. With that, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, of course. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things down below that help me in the algorithm because that helps me to continue to make videos for you. But most importantly, I really do hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I have been Price, and I will see y'all next time.